What's up, everybody? How's it going? Hi, Narina. Hi, Tsunami. Hi, D. Hi, Orange. Get that hydrate for you real quick. And hi, Jade. That's such a cute emote, and congrats on affiliate. How you all doing? Ah, no, not my glasses. Hey, that gives me an idea. I gotta muck with... That's what I get. Hey, you said that before it even came across on stream to ya. For what I said it. So really, that's on you. That's on you. I know how the lag works. But hi, everybody. How you all doing? Actually, if you could show me how to... Oh, wait. Do I... I don't even remember how I have that set up on my model. It's been so long. If you could show me how to do that at some point, that'd be great. But how you all doing? Happy Monday. Oh, crap, I forgot to set up the fishing. Hi, Orange. There you go, second time. Hang on. Alright, fishing is a go-go. We got fish ready. Do it again, Tsunami. I thought I started it up. I guess not. Granted, I thought I did a lot of things because, you know, when the stream thing posted around saying, hey, Sepsilar making mac and cheese. I'm just here like, I swear I clicked the freaking button to update it. Why didn't it update? Hydrate, you got it. But yeah, maybe that's just part of the Monday curse. Because Monday's back, baby! Oh god, why is Monday back? What the heck? Who let Monday be back? Oh well, it's a new week anyway. And you know, speaking of a new week, that means a new schedule. And that also means there's a movie night happening. So over in my Discord server, I've got a poll up in the announcements channel of 10 different movies to pick from. Because you can only pick 10 different choices in the poll, unfortunately. And I had like... I think I put together a list of like 16 movies, so I had to cut some off. But hey, 16 movies on there, or 10 movies on there to choose from. Y'all get to vote. It's Saturday, 5 p.m. my time, Mountain Daylight. So adjust accordingly. We'll get those movies going. We'll probably watch a couple movies too. So vote on whatever you want to see. Top 2 will win. If there's a tie, I'm gonna decide. Just based on my whim. So, yeah. Although, right now, I mean, it looks like Sonic the Hedgehog's taking it, so... There ain't gonna be a tie for first place by the looks of it. Second place is currently the Fifth Element, so... Ooh. Ooh. Got some good variety there, actually. Yeah. But yeah. Hop in there if you want to watch movies on Saturday with the crew. Vote, vote, vote. We'll see what happens. Maybe if we feel up to it, a third movie, but I ain't gonna count on that one. But yeah, that's what's going on. And let's see here. Last little bit, I gotta talk about something I've been waiting on for... God, I don't know how long, at least February, maybe as far back as January. I gotta do guitar pedaling. I can't wait to play on it once I get into my studio and muck around on it. It's gonna be fun. Basically, it's based off of some Boston sounds. So, something I've been looking forward to for a while. Been wanting to mess with myself for a good long time. And now I can! But yeah, that's what we got going on. That's what my Monday's been like. That's today. I got to eat some leftover Mackie. Oh, got me feeling a little lethargic, so hopefully I don't yawn too much on stream tonight. But hey, we doing Genshin. And speaking of doing Genshin, we got an event to do. We got a little bit of an event to do. I forgot to read the first thing. Whoops, I just clicked into the game by accident. Oh well. Touching an item box, we get quirky curios. Ooh. Uh-huh. Solidified. We're all being Varessa. New quirky curio. The simulated homing missile. Ooh. Alrighty. And I can only do 2 of them today, so I guess we ain't doing too much. But after this, we will get some Gamba in. We're gonna do a little bit of Gamba. I'm gonna... you'll see. You'll see when we get there. You'll see what we're going for. But first, how's about we do this one? Yeah, test run too. Gotta get those test runs in. Gotta get those free primos. Okay, let's see here. Got so many primos. Probably gonna have to do a good bit of this off stream. Maybe I don't remember how long this is going on. Alright, let's see what happens though. I accept with all these folks. These fine folk there. I am also looking at my desk and realizing I really gotta clean it up. Ooh, alrighty. Shatter the crystals. Easy. Franco has entered the world. Oh no, not Franco. Pretty colors. But yep, Varese is already snacking. Doing a consume. Right there. Let me out of my box! Ooh. Oh boy. Let's go, let's get these coins! Whoop. Run, Varese, run! Give me them coins. Ooh, homing missile. Aha! More coinage for me! More! I am a god at this! It's just like Mario Kart! Ah! Oh, buddy! I'm under attack, probably! I've played battle. Ah! My coins! It's just like coin runners in Mario Kart. I know what I'm doing.
Too strong.
Saw you going after me. Whoop! More homing missile, more! No, 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 go, go, make it, Go, go, go! Give me the coinage! Yes! Dirty fruit! Ah. Woo, boy! Oh, I didn't mean for that to show up.
Look out below.
Ow! Dang it. Oh, give me that, give me that! Come on! Give me that mine! Into the mines we go!
Heads up. Too
No.
strong. Yeah.
Ah! Give, give, give! Oh boy! I at least. Oh God! There's somebody up there. We got a target. Ma'am, you have too many coins. I demand those coins. Who the hell tried attacking me just now? Thinking they'd get away with it. Golly. Whoop. Oh boy. Oh jeez. Get her. Get her. Damn it. Ah, I broke 100. Ah! That one weird. Hey, lost more than 50 adventure coins! Hooray! I got bullied. 600. Alrighty, game. Let me see what we got here. What you throwing at me? What am I getting out of this? What goodness did I getness? That doesn't even make sense. What am I even saying here? I'm gonna drink more water because of that. And go fishing. Details, details. Hey! Getting some points there. Wave Chaser. Ooh. Oh, we get to play Mulaney now. Alrighty, move water. Get the craft points. Same as before, different character. Okay, okay. Alright. What? How dare that player reject? This is nonsense. Why would they leave us? Co-op, let's go. Oh yeah, all this stuff. All this, yeah, use Varessa's, got it. Because, totally pick Varessa's stage. Damn, come on, update, dang it. I had Mulaney selected. Why you... No, what? What? Ah. Ah! Rematch. Get to do better this one. Here we go. Oh boy, come on.
Headbutt.
Yeah! Give items. Come on, go Red Shell!
I'm too strong.
Oh, buddy! Dirty fruit. Oh, give me that. Give me that weapon! Whatever it may be.
Here I go.
That wasn't supposed to go there. Oh boy. Ooh. Come on. Round 2, baby. Redemption arc. Yeah. Right in the center.
Here I go.
Nope, I saw that target. No! Ah. Ooh, dodge that one. Oh god. They were coming after me. Saw with my own eyes.
Ow, ow,
I hit grunt.
ow. Yeah.
Yep. Give me coins. Oh boy.
Get back on track.
Haha! Come on, more. Ow! Less. Yep. Ah, no. Rude game, rude. Yeah,
Don't
playing
steer
as
clear of other
Veressa. Come on, Lucky Man. I need a booster. Get her leveled up some more. Ow!
Yeah.
I didn't mean to bully you, but you were the only one there. Oh, hey, hello. Chaos in the center, let's go. Everybody come here. Hey, I hit grunt. Alrighty, who'd I get? Had the most adventure coins at the end. Let's go. Hey, those two lost more than 50. Ha! I'm no longer the one bullied the most. I've had my... Ooh, 920. Alright. Now can I do the Mulaney stage, please?
There's a lot that goes into managing an orchard.
I bet there is, Veressa. Too bad you don't get to tell me. Yeah, when you're ready, game. Go ahead and load. Go ahead. When you're ready. Any day now, game. Today, Junior! Alrighty. What else do I get? Haha! Hey! Alrighty. Mar Primos Mar! Now that one. This one. I haven't obtained squat. Huh? I haven't obtained squat in this one. Yeah, we're still going for it. God dang stage. There we go. Now it's showing it right. Creeping barrage. Farina's entered the world. Wait a minute, we're all playing as Mualani. What is this nonsense? What's going on here? What you trying to pull over me, game? Thought we were Mualani, not Farina. Ooh, pretty. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Start though. Oh! Nope, wanna get that first. Ow. Ow, what the hell? There we go. Payback, baby. Ow. Aha! I hit Farina, the imposter, Mualani. Dirty fruit. Hey, you just... oh, come on. Oh, I was over that. Why did it hit me? Game? Get out of there, damn it.
Carving waves.
I jumped it. What the hell? There, payback. Yeah, that's right, Smokey. Get hit. Ow, it's mine. How did I get hit by my own? Woo. Oh boy, this is chaos. This is madness. I like it. Woo! Free money. Get hit, Smokey. Oh no! What? No, get. God damn it, Mualani. That's supposed to be in there. Oh. No, what? Get on your freaking shark. Hey, press the button. Why didn't you get on it? Ooh. Oop. Oh boy. Ah! That person got hit. Oh boy, come on. Savvy, how you doing? Ooh, that was in a bit of a root spot. I hit my own, damn it. Why do I keep hitting mine?
Carving waves.
Ooh, buddy. Alrighty. Give me my points. Collected the most coins. Had the not most at the end. Ah. Alrighty. Let's go. Give me them goodies, game. Next we got the test runs to do. Heh. Go when you're ready, game. When you're ready, game. No rush, no rush. Take your time. Hurry up, game. Yep. Yep, primos. Yep, beautiful primos. Alrighty, test run time, baby. We got 2 weeks to try to pull Jalonin. Oh, did I spoil it already? Let's go.
Bring it.
And we going! Whoop! Give me that one. She's just skating along. No big deal. Oh, excuse me.
Yep.
Up! Up! How many enemies do I have to defeat? 12. Alrighty. I probably passed some of them.
Let's do
Here we go!
Rain outlines your
I did that backwards.
Rain cutter.
Right hand into the fire. Eat this.
Let's go!
Motion to compel.
Hi, Yanfei. I certainly have you in my party. That's about all I gotta say on that. Yeah, I probably need to go back to that one. Well, whoopsie. I don't know why I'm still grabbing these. I've already got them. They ain't gonna do anything else for me. Oh boy, these weirdos.
Hear the echoes of the valley.
Oh boy.
Let me weave you a verse. Huh?
Alright, Yanfei, do the thing. Oh boy. Come on, Zhongling.
Nice and spicy.
Toast. What? Oh, that guy! Epic guy!
Mountain's veins boil.
How you doing? What are you doing here? I ain't supposed to be here.
Know my sword. Witness the power of Gugwa.
That backwards. Oh god. I got it in on time.
At the frying pan into the fire.
Woo, buddy.
Admissible evidence.
You too. What are you doing here? Bucko.
Letting grave names echo. Rain outlines your face. Rain cutter.
Nice and spicy.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Eat this. Motion to compel.
More fire, more. Anything else here? Nope. Okay,
right.
just that one. Faster. Faster. Aww. Run, Shalom, run! I got. Oh, a good bit of phlogiston. Phlogiston. Floggle, sploggle. Alrighty, buckos. Oh god, my stamina!
It's time to sleep.
Oops! There. Have a little bit. Get a heal in real quick, Shalom.
At the frying pan into the fire.
Hey, speaking of fire, we cook! Oh, we cooking buddies! Hey, there we go. Alrighty, others. Give primos. Give precious primos. And nothing there, but I mean, yeah. Yeah. Alright, Venti, what you got, buddy? What you pulling today, bucko? You can fly. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Time for takeoff.
I swear I just heard him say take off and not take
Witness
off.
the power of Gugwa.
And frankly, I think I heard the right thing.
By royal decree.
I want some cake now.
Shadow Raven, let night fall. I summon thee.
Be free. Let's go. You're free now.
Prepare for cake off. Cake! That's right. Oh boy.
Brace yourself. Think you can get away?
Why would you want to leave a cake off, Venti? Why would anyone want to leave a cake off? Damn, they all caught up and they're good. Woo! Alrighty. Alright, chat, who's ready for Gamba? Gamba, 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 Gamba. Loading, 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 loading. Oh, there we go. But first, Gamba, Gamba, Gamba. I can't get any of those. I got that. Might as well grab the 2 I can. Gamba, Gamba, Gamba. Alrighty. We got 2 chances for loading. So let's burn it on the standard first. Burn the bad luck here. Barb. Book. Bow. Orb. Sword. Club. Ooh, fancy bow that I already have. Book. Sword. Oh, hey, Noelle. Huh. Cool. I got to see whatever's next for Noelle. Alright, Jalona, come on! Give me that streamer luck, please! I bet the answer is no! Sword. Bow. Beto getting another level. Sword. Book. Bow. Club. Club. Book. Sword. Okay. Okay. Last chance, here we go. Ah! Nope. I got streamer luck. Cool steel. Book. Sacrificial greatsword I already have, never mind. Sword. Pokebit. Sword. Yeah, I know it's polar, but sword. Pokebit's more fun to say. I didn't even get a character there, damn. Didn't even get... Do I have Faruzan? Do I have Faruzan? I don't think I do. Oh, no, I do. Ah. Damn. Sorry, pretty cat lady. Today. I'll miss you. But... Beto, go to C3. Restack level tide color by 3? Okay, okay. I want it though. Ah. Alright, Noelle, you're getting boosted a bit. To be cleaned. Not to be continued, to be cleaned. Ah. Alrighty. We gave that a hello. What we got here? What are you throwing at me? Oh, right, Razor. I forgot I got him and didn't claim that bit there. Alrighty, how's about we do Fontaine stuff? Back to Fontaine we go! You know, when the game decides to send us back. Nope, here we go. To where Manlus mentioned, which was somewhere. Gato! Oh, that's just wall. Just walled in. Ignore the like. Oh! Hello, cutscene. Hello, muted cutscene.
Huh? Isn't that Charlotte? Who's her friend? What are they chatting about?
Pretty pleased with the cherry on top, Charlotte. Journalist extraordinaire. Please tell me you're joking. I read that a gang of criminals tricked the Gardemex by disguising themselves as blubberbeasts. It's true, isn't it? It has to be. I've invested all of my savings into graph adversarial technology, and even taken out a sizable bank loan. I'm begging you like the biggest beggar in all Begdom.
Okay, I need you to calm down a little, Miss Lepine Pauline. I admire your passion for research. I don't mean to dash your hopes for those, big ticket orders. But I'm afraid I'm not joking. The Blood Beast incident was a short story mailed to us by an anonymous amateur author, written in the style of a true story.
Amateur author?
It sounds like you're just discussing a story, but why does Miss Lepine Pauline seem so distressed?
And who are these people? I mean, we kind of know Charlotte, but why did I get thrown into this quest suddenly?
Funnily enough, I actually remember being in a meeting where the editing team was debating the potential risk of misleading the public with this story. They even went to Maison Gardenage for advice.
I'm taking a guess with that one.
But to our surprise, they fully supported us printing it. They figured that the false intel would be a great way to dupe potential criminals into wearing ridiculous costumes when breaking the law. In truth, Gardemex are extremely sophisticated in their capabilities. They can identify criminals just as reliably as the best human guards. So a crude disguise isn't gonna get you far. If anything, it'll just make you stand out all the more. Since we ran this story, the Mission Gardenage has made a slew of arrests, including, one phantom blubber beast, a titanic red crow finch, and a Spectre Man. Spectre Man. So I knew this story had helped out law enforcement, but this is the first time I'm learning of an innocent citizen being deceived by it and investing so much more for nothing. Uh-oh, she really sounds like she's in pain. Paimon thinks we should just ask Charlotte what's going on. Hey, Charlotte! Paimon, I've got a main quest to do. We don't have time for this. Dagnabbit. Zap, Paimon, it's you. I was in the area taking some photos for a story. I got talking to Miss Lapine Pauline about her research. Who's having a very gnarly mental breakdown right there, by the way. She read an article in the Steambird about a criminal who invaded Gardemek detection by disguising themselves as a blubber beast. Inspired by the story, she spent a lot more researching counter-criminal image recognition technology. Her aim was to improve Fontaine's public security by developing a device that could enhance Gardemek's target recognition capabilities. She was hoping I could write an article to spread awareness about image recognition technology. She even paid me for the article and gave me one of her prototype devices before I could get a word in. But unfortunately, it's just a fictional story, and her efforts and aspirations were all in vain. I tried to let her down gently, but she's finding it all very hard to accept. Yeah, you don't say she's finding it hard to accept.
This is a new situation for us, too. It's such a pity. It seems like the author was only trying to make the story interesting, and the Mission Gardenage only had Fontaine's best interest in mind.
It's no one's fault. She's just a victim of misunderstanding. Wait, Miss Lapine Pauline, what are you doing? Dogs! I see dogs in the back.
I'm gonna pick a fight with a Gardemek, head to the Opera Epiclase, and get a one-way ticket to the Fortress of Meropide. That way I won't have to repay my debts. It's the only way I can afford to keep on living.
Whoa, there's no need to go that far. I mean, come on, look at you. You wouldn't even dent the Gardemek's armor. In all likelihood, they'll hold you up in Mission Gardenage for a few days before letting you out. And then you'd still have to repay your debts. Actually, instead of going into the technicalities of that, how much did you actually invest? How bad can it really be? 270,000 more. Pfft. I got you covered. Okay, well, escaping to the Fortress of Meropide over a sum like that seems like a last resort. Surely there must be other options. Not anymore. I used to be an equipment supplier to the Fontaine Research Institute before that blew to pieces. And now I'm just a small-time engineer. I scraped together some savings over the past few years, but I put every last more into this project, and now I'm left with nothing. It's not just my savings that are gone, it's my whole future as a graph adversarial technology specialist, and my dreams of becoming a billionaire one day. Ha ha ha! My life is over. Don't despair, Miss Lapine Pauline. Okay, my voice is starting to feel something there. I'm talking my normal voice for this. I think I know a way for you to turn this around. This prototype you've given me, the camera lens for image recognition sample collection, it's really quite something. You said you designed it specifically for high-fidelity image capture and analysis, yes? The rapid focal length adjustment is a very useful function in its own right. It's sure to make many journalists' jobs much easier. In fact, I'd say it has the potential to revolutionize Fontaine's news media. Still, your research efforts thus far are by no means in vain. Technology you've developed may have many applications that you've never even considered.
Really?
Absolutely. I've been working as a journalist for the Steambird for a long time now. No one understands the issues we journalists face on a day-to-day basis better than me. So keep calm, take heart, and start thinking about mass production. In the meantime, I'll show your invention to all of my colleagues to drum up interest in your product.
I can't believe it. If this is true, then I can look into setting up a whole camera lens development pipeline. My big ticket orders and billionaire aspirations are still on the cards. Maybe I should consider taking out another loan.
Oh no.
That way I could rapidly improve the lens production process and be the first to market and prepare to battle for dominance in the camera industry. Come on, stop daydreaming about your pipelines for a minute. Just take it one step at a time and see how it goes. There's no sense putting all your eggs in one basket before things are even off the ground.
Being overly ambitious might come back to bite you. Slow and steady wins the race.
And I can probably speak to someone I know about and license my image recognition device to a workshop to raise some funds. I can't believe I didn't think of this sooner. There's no time to lose. I need to get to work. Early bird gets the worm.
Bye-bye.
Can you believe her? She just ran off. Paimon pretty sure our advice went in one ear, not the other.
It's understandable. When inspiration and passion strike at the same time, it's all too easy to throw yourself headfirst into work and forget about everyone around you. A lot of journalists are the same way when they're first starting out. But don't you worry. I'm going to write an article on all this, and I'll be checking in on her regularly.
Her research has the potential to benefit the entire journalistic community. I'll give her plenty of input to stop her from going down any rabbit holes, and make sure mass production of her lens can begin as soon as possible. It's reassuring to know you'll be looking out for her, Charlotte.
Go, Charlotte! Star journalist to the rescue!
Actually, you know what? Why don't you two... No! Take this prototype lens. I'm sure you'll have plenty of chances to use it on your travels. It takes the right person to get the most out of a new technology. In your hands, it's sure to capture some amazing sights. Thanks a lot, Charlotte. What a nice surprise. We were just curious about what you guys were talking about. Totally didn't expect to get a free gift out of it. You're welcome. I just got something out of this, too. The beginning's a very new, interesting news story. The boundaries between real news reports and news like fiction must not be blurred, even when there's a compelling justification for doing so. Yes, that's how I'll phrase it to the editors when I give them my feedback. Let's hope that we won't mislead any more well-meaning citizens in the future.
Okay, back to the main quest now.
Okay.
We got that. I was going the wrong way anyway. Crud. How the hell do I get out of here? That's how. You know, we're just gonna go up here and take it across. That should work a little better once I find the it to take across. That's the hotel. I thought it was down here. Is it not? Alright, plane B. We're going outside the walls! Yeah, that's closer anyway. Jeez, why didn't I do that at first? Come on, there we go! Alrighty.
Huh. According to Malusa's info, the synth production base is underwater.
I was just under there! I was just under that water, damn it! Ah.
Back and forth and back and forth.
Well, there we go.
Finally found it. Huh. So this is the entrance that leads to the synth production base. It sure doesn't seem out of the ordinary at all.
Well, they don't want to stand out.
Ah, you're right. An important place like this is bound to have a ton of protective measures and mechanisms.
Oh, I don't have auto going.
Navia's probably arguing up a storm right now to stall for us.
Meanwhile, inside the Opera Epiclese.
It would appear that I must repeat my question again, Mr. Tartaglia. Do you accept the charge that you are the true culprit behind the serial disappearances case?
To be perfectly honest, I don't understand your country's complicated court system, or the reason why I'm being charged with something I've never even heard of. However, I did hear that people who have been charged can choose to participate in a duel to clear their name. Is that right?
Child just
In
chooses
which
violence.
case, as long as I accept the charge, I can have an all-out fight with that champion duelist Clorend, right? I've got to admit, that's one of the most enticing offers I've ever received. When I privately sparred with her last time, she was obviously holding back. Real disappointing.
Hey, don't you understand? You're currently the prime suspect for a major case. This isn't the place for you to be looking for fights.
Oh? Sounds like the Hydro Archon wants to lecture me on the ways of the Opera House. Then why don't you duel me too? I'm the kind of student that learns best in the heat of battle.
Child choosing violence.
No. That's not what I meant.
Alas, it would appear that communication with the defendant is going poorly, and we have made very little progress. In that case, let me explain everything from the very beginning again. The goal of this trial is to determine the culprit behind the serial disappearances case.
That case had nothing to do with him. You've got the wrong man. Huh? What's going on?
Why is she interjecting again?
I told you it couldn't be one of the Fatui Harbingers.
Miss Navia, this is the second time you've interrupted the court proceedings. I only tolerated your behavior last time because you were able to provide the court with a key eyewitness. But that was an exception rather than standard court protocol. I can very well charge you with contempt of court for your interjections.
Oh, please. Did you ever think I had any respect for this place's pointless theatrics?
That's right. It's all a show.
We can put that discussion aside for now. I'm not here to argue with you.
I'm here to charge the true culprit behind the serial disappearances case. And if my charges prove true, then Tartaglia here will be proven innocent by default, correct?
Oh, a young lady has charged in and offered to clear my name. How fascinating. Well, I'd gotten half bored to death by all these rules and procedures anyway, so I'll take you up on that offer. So, Your Honor, is there nothing else for me to do now?
You may take a seat for now in the audience, but that doesn't mean the suspicions against you have been lifted. Now then, Miss Navia, who is the person you would like to charge instead?
That person is...
Oh god, it's been a week. I can't remember. Marcel, that's right.
Marcel, the head of Confrérie of Cabrières.
Huh? What confrérie? Never heard of them in my life.
I've heard of them, but weren't they Spina di Rosula's sister organization?
Oh, is this going to be a friends to enemies type situation?
Please let me remind you, Miss Navia, that charging someone is an incredibly serious matter. Committing to the charge also means taking on the legal responsibilities associated with it. And if the charge fails, depending on the circumstances, you may also be charged with the crime of making a false accusation. Knowing this, do you still wish to charge this man?
Yes, I do.
In that case, I declare the charge to be valid. Miss Navia and attorneys, please take your places on the court. Members of the guards, please contact Mr. Marcel right away so that he may stand trial.
After some time, a shocked and confused Marcel is brought to the stands.
Mr. Marcel, you will not require an attorney. Is that correct?
Apologies. It all just happened so quickly. I still haven't figured out what's going on. I think an attorney won't be necessary. This is probably just a misunderstanding between me and Navia.
Very well. In that case, since both sides have now arrived, Miss Navia, please present your charges.
I would like to take everyone back to 3 years ago, to the case of Callus the Unfaithful. Only through elucidating what really happened in that case can we connect all the dots for the serial disappearances case.
Navia, do you really think that I was the one who killed your father? Come on, why would I do that? Callus was my benefactor, and remember, both you and I only ran to the scene when we heard the sound of a gun. If that's enough to make me a suspect, wouldn't that make everyone at that banquet a suspect as well?
I think there's no point in getting into the specifics right now. The audience doesn't even have the big picture yet. Even I'm struggling to remember some details of that case. Exactly correct, Your Honor. I must refresh everyone's memory about that case before I can explain my charge and reasoning.
Hooray, we're buying
I see.
time.
In which case, I will recount the findings about that case as originally recorded by Maison Gardiennage.
Hey, that was close. Oh boy!
On the day of the murder, Spina di Rosula hosted a large banquet in a countryside estate owned by the Confrérie of Cabrières.
Oh, it's not on auto.
During the banquet, all attending guests heard 2 gunshots from the courtyard. When the guests arrived at the scene, they found the primary suspect, Callus, holding a gun, while his acquaintance, Jacques, lay dead from a gunshot wound. The guards' investigation did not recover any other firearms from the scene. As a result, they concluded that the suspect's first shot must have missed, while the second must have taken Jacques' life. The suspect did not dispute this conclusion, and also declined to defend himself in court. Instead, he chose to prove his innocence through a duel. Callus was defeated by champion duelist Clarand in the ensuing duel, and soon succumbed to the injuries. These are the known facts about the case.
The one with the motive to kill was Jacques, not my father. And even so, Jacques still had no reason to pull the trigger. In truth, the third person shot Jacques first, and was shot in turn by my father when my father seized the gun from him. After that, the true culprit turned the third person into water, erasing all traces of him from the scene.
Thank you for the summary, Your Honor. Of course, the guard's conclusion appeared quite sensible to us at the time. However, we should revisit the case now that we've gained new information about the abilities of water from the primordial sea.
Aha! My time to shine. What was okay? This means we're still a whole large banquet in the countryside. Stay owned by that. I can't really refute a banquet being there. During the banquet, all attending guests heard 2 gunshots. Callus had motive to kill, murdered Jacques for his betrayal. There we go. What?
Something's not right.
Is that not it? There we go.
This assassin first shot Jacques, then turned to shoot Callus, only for Callus to wrestle the gun from him and kill him instead.
They barged into the scene and killed Jacques. So they were about to kill Callus. They were shot and turned by Callus when he seized his gun from him, but yeah. Banquet, okay. And he's grateful. That has nothing to do with Florin at all. Callus didn't carry. Callus had motive to kill. What we got here? Okay, that's for later. There we go.
The testimony of the victim's family confirms that Jacques had thoughts of assassinating Callus when he set out for the banquet. However, in the end, he reconsidered and instead shared everything with Callus, hoping to seek the latter's protection. Unfortunately for Jacques, the true culprit had already considered this possibility and had sent out another assassin.
Hey! Guards' investigation did not recover any other firearms from the scene. As a result, they concluded that the suspect's first shot must have missed, while the second was taking Jacques' life. Deduction is based on circumstances where there's no third person on the scene, but it turns out there's a method that can likely cover up the killer's tracks. Wait, Callus didn't carry a gun with him. But that was that one.
A pile of clothing was found at the scene.
Oh.
The guards once believed they were used by Jacques as a costume to disguise himself. But now, it is clear that the clothes were proof that there was a third person at the scene, and that they were turned into water after committing the murder. Since it was raining that day, the culprit was confident that they could use the rain to wash away all traces of their dissolved accomplice.
Hey!
Realizing this, the true culprit caused the hired assassin to dissolve into water, leading everyone to believe Callus was responsible for Jacques' murder. This is the true version of events.
Hey! That felt good. Refuted!
Ah, so that's what happened. Wait, you're telling me something as dangerous as water from the primordial sea has been used for all these years?
What a great theory. It also explains Callus's and Jacques' respective motives. I guess they didn't shoot each other after all.
Mr. Marcel, you are the one being charged with the crime. You should provide a rebuttal if you wish to prove your innocence.
Ah, but I think I agree with everything Navia just said. In fact, there was nothing in her speech that directly implicated me.
Then, may I ask some questions? In my opinion, we primarily need to determine 2 things. 1, do you have the evidence to back up your claims?
I'm afraid not. At least not at this very moment.
Boo! If you don't have any evidence, you should just go home!
I may not have the evidence with me, but I know where I could go to collect it. If we look up the deserted clothes against a record of people who went missing around the same time...
You ever just been in court and started screaming out, boo!
We should be able to find a match. Considering the serial disappearances case, the guards probably kept careful records of all missing persons from around that time, regardless of age or gender.
That makes sense to me. Monsieur Neuvillette, I would consider this to be a reasonable investigative direction.
Why do I feel like Farina's acting a little differently today?
Yeah, no kidding.
Maybe she's scared of embarrassing herself again?
Alternatively, she's become more diligent after charging an innocent citizen in the last trial.
My second question has to do with the ensuing duel. If the truth is indeed as you described, then why didn't Mr. Callis explain himself in court? If he had testified that a person had been dissolved, he could have at least mounted a defense.
I've thought about this too, and the answer is actually pretty simple. He felt there were things that were more important to him. The dissolving power of water from the primordial sea is an important secret for the true culprit of the serial disappearances case. My father could have exposed it for all to see, but he chose to take it to the grave. At that time, Spina di Rosula was in dire straits, and his reputation had already been shattered. He had no guarantee that going forward with the truth would allow the culprit to be brought to justice. What was certain, however, was that it would paint a gigantic target on my back.
Boss once told me that Demoiselle had already been selected as the next target of the serial disappearances case.
What?
If the secret had gotten out, the culprit would have fought an all-out war with Espina right there and then. I wouldn't have been the only one in danger. All of us would have stood to lose our lives. Of course, the guards might eventually figure out the truth of the matter and determine that we were in the right. But what good would that do? How can a hollow verdict protect anyone? Had this opera house ever given my father any kind of confidence in its brand of justice, Spina di Rosula would have had no reason to exist. But by staying silent, we retained the ability to deter our opponents and continue the stalemate. I was able to become Spina di Rosula's president, which made me harder to target, as well as giving me more time to grow and learn. And once I have figured out the truth and stepped up to the challenge, I will do what this opera house cannot, and restore my father's truth and honor back to him.
So, you mean to say, your father intended to die in the duelist's ring?
That's right.
Do you have any proof?
Of course. All you need is to ask his opponent, Clorand.
Hi, Clorand.
I don't need your apology, your guilt, or your support from the shadows. You don't have to do anything for my sake. But since he entrusted his will to you, Clorand, you should tell us the truth about his sacrifice.
So, during the duel, did you believe that Callis was intending to die?
Yes, I did. As a champion duelist, I've fought many battles and taken a countless number of dishonored lives. In my line of work, I've seen all kinds of people give their all for the faintest hope to continue living. Some were determined, others passionate, and some even manic and twisted. Just one look and I can tell if a duelist is hoping to live or if they're looking to die. I hereby swear on my name and honor as a champion duelist that Mr. Callis never intended to leave the ring alive.
Since that's your testimony, I have no more questions. It appears there really are good grounds to reopen this case.
I concur. However, Miss Navia, you still have not explained the link between your father's case and the serial disappearances case.
Right? What she said was fascinating, but kind of beside the point.
Wait, weren't they just talking about the serial disappearances case?
Of course, Your Honor. The two cases are connected via a matter of timing. In my father's case, the culprit intended to kill both Jacques and Callis. As a result, they planned to act after hearing 2 gunshots. And, at the end of Linny's trial, the culprit also only dissolved the victim in front of everyone because they realized they were at risk of being identified. The culprit could only time their actions so precisely if they were already at the scene. Coincidentally, Marcel attended both the banquet and the trial.
So that's why you suspected me. Even after hearing your reasoning, I still can't help but find it a little preposterous. I'm used to it, though. You've always been an impulsive and sentimental child, Navia. It's one of your most endearing traits.
No need to appeal to pathos.
I won't try to refute your points one by one, but even if everything you just said was true, can you prove that I was the only person present at both events? On top of that, does a person have to be physically present to control the timing? Can't someone remotely monitor the place?
Uh-oh.
Don't know what she can say to that.
I know that even with that, you might still think you can reduce the list of suspects with some further investigations, until I'm the only one left on the list. Alas, who won't feel at least a little hurt by an accusation of murder from a girl you see as your own daughter?
Ad break time. We're gonna pause the trial and just take a chill. How y'all doing, chat? How's things going? How's life? How was y'all's Monday today? Anything crazy happen? Anything wild happen for y'all? Anything happen for y'all? I say anything, but I do need to take a moment to stretch, though. Jeez. Man. Man. Needed that stretch. But yeah. How's things going for y'all? I did not really have much of an eventful Monday today, to say the least. It was certainly a Monday, though, but nothing crazy for me. We got that city emote. Have a sit. I do need to, one of these days, I do need to just, like, poke around at Warudo a lot, just to muck with it. I don't want to do that while I'm hosting movies on Saturday, because cough cough, movies, heh. Maybe I should have made a message about that. We got time still. We'll figure things out. Although, maybe one of these days, I might just take a day off a stream that I normally would, just to poke around at things, get stream things going. Say after stream, considering I did get this pedal in, I might try to muck around on it, just to see what cool sounds I can make. Supposedly, I can just plug it in to an interface and really just start jamming. But supposedly, it's what other people have done. But they got different setups than me. Then again, I can just plug it into an amp. Need to get back into my studio, just muck around with things, see what all we got going on in there, see what all I can do, just have some fun in there. Been busy with a lot of things, so it's been a hot minute since I was in there doing crazy cool stuff. Which, by the way, it isn't, that big or fancy of a studio. It's just a bedroom I have a bunch of gear in. But it's a bunch of my gear. That's what makes it special to me. But hey, the ad break's almost done. We can continue doing Phoenix Wright stuff. That's what we're calling it. The Phoenix Wright part of Genshin. Welcome back from ad break, everybody. Hope y'all doing well. Hope any of y'all stuck in ad jail didn't have too crazy of ads. Let's keep going.
But if I were to dismiss this completely, you'd also think I'm not being considerate of your feelings. Ah, well, let Uncle Marcel teach you another lesson. Do you know what the biggest flaw in your reasoning is?
I suppose you're gonna tell me anyways.
It's timing again. I'm a businessman by trade. From that standpoint, there's no reason for me to kidnap young women. It's a high-risk action with nothing to gain. In addition, I left my home in Snezhnaya when I was young to come to Poisson and work in some trade. My business only thrived when I received Callus's patronage. But the disappearances began before I ever stepped foot in Fontaine.
Uh-oh.
I do apologize, demoiselle. This was my mistake.
No, it's not your fault. I'm sure he had come prepared.
Is there anything else you'd like to say? Would you like to check the date of my first business license against the first known case of the serial disappearances?
I mean, I would.
You can also take a look at my border entry records, or ask my friends and family when I left Snezhnaya for the first time. Could those records and testimonies do something to appease the unspeakable anguish in your heart?
Seems like she got the wrong guy.
At this rate, Navia will be convicted for falsely accusing him.
I think you've done a superb job of dissecting your father's feelings as he neared the end of his life. But aren't you going against all of his wishes and expectations right now? He wished for you to become more rational, collected, and conscientious, instead of dwelling only on your own feelings. Once you've learned to be more considerate of others' feelings, and to stop rushing headlong into things, you'd have met most of his expectations.
This isn't just about me, and it never has been. The biggest difference between me and the rest of the victims is that I still have the ability to search for the truth, while that same agency has long been taken from them. The people whose families were destroyed by synth abuse, the people who lost their loved ones to the serial disappearances, and the people who suffered tragic ends due to their sense of justice. Many people's images are flashing before my eyes. I'm sure some are coming to those of you in the audience as well. And whose image do you see, Marcel? Is it a man named Vacher?
Oh.
Oh, so you do know that name.
I'm merely surprised you'd suddenly say the name of someone I've never even heard of.
I was waiting for you to say that.
Done a little while earlier at the entrance to the synth production base. We back in action for me. We back in action for me. Meanwhile, you know, the Fontaine Archon just also over here. Ooh. Oh. Free setup. Yeah, we're good here. We're good. We got this. We got these goobers to fight. Hi, goobers. How y'all doing?
Let the world collide!
As one with wind and cloud.
Show no mercy! Eat Lolling! Eat Papa! Get!
Finally, we got action! Start! What are we starting up?
The floor is going up! Is it because of this mechanism in the middle? That guy really prepared a lot of stuff for this place.
No, Paimon, we activated it just for it to look pretty. The rising was totally separate. Ooh. Almost walked by that chest. What's in here?
Paimon thinks we need to go up, but Paimon doesn't see a way.
What
Let's
if?
take a look around. Maybe we'll find a hidden mechanism that'll show us the way up.
I mean, I see a thing over here. This might just be a regular old doorway. It might just be below me. I can't see shit, Captain. I don't have shit, Captain. Oh, there we go. I thought I grabbed it. Crap, how do I use that again? Or no, is it that thing? There we go, that's how we do it. Up. Woo! Wrong way, Farina. Gotta go this way. You know. That way you're totally going, even though you're totally in the courtroom right now. I love doing this storyline late after I pull one of the main characters of it.
the water level is rising. Now we can swim to the top. But this is still a ways away from where we need to go.
Just like a dolphin. Nice roll there, Farina. I didn't miss a chest here. Alrighty. More fighting too. Haha.
The show begins.
Get to work.
And boom, buddy. What you doing here? Why ain't you moving? Probably because you're bolted to the ground, basically.
Congratulations!
And you!
Strike a pose.
Into the wind.
Show no mercy. Get to work.
Ooh. Yeah, get some heal here. There we go. There's my health coming back. And you back there. Oh, you're also here. How dare you be here?
How brilliant!
The wind knows me.
Hey, there we go. Give goodies. You here. Open or activate. Oh. Orion, thank you for the raid! Welcome on in, Raiders, how's it going? For those that don't know me, my name's Zip. I'm some chill dude out here on the internet playing games, guitar, and cooking up a storm. And tonight, I'm making my way through Fontaine. Orion, how's it going? How you doing? How'd Honkai go? And you were also doing Genshin earlier too today, weren't you? You were doubling down on the Hoyo games. Thank you for the follow, Dreamy Imechan and Toki Neshi. Thank you both so much. Fontaine's the best. Oh, buddy, I'm loving Fontaine so far. Oh, although Natland, I was having a lot of fun in Natland, but Fontaine be real good. Heck yeah, Andy Zumi Nokami, thank you for the follow. Appreciates it. But yeah, I was about to say Zenless Zone. I was like, no, wait, Honkai. How'd Honkai go for you, too? How'd things go for you tonight, buddy? How's everything going? Hope you're doing well. Thanks for bringing your folks over with you. And I gotta hydrate. Here you go, 440. Rickety, how you doing? But yeah, we doing Fontaine right now. We making our way through stuffs. You just did a 10 pull, then rated. Oh, okay. Heck yeah. Any good luck with that 10 pull? Hopefully you have better luck than me tonight in this. Genshin Wuwa. Oh, okay. Wuwa, that's what you said on there. I knew Genshin was on there, at least. I remembered that.
Now the path is clear. Let's go!
Whoop. He sucks at Honkai Star Rail pulls. Hey, don't worry, I suck at Genshin pulls. I had to get to hard pity. What the hell are you doing there? I had to get the hard pity on my last run. And I'm 2 10 pulls in on Shalonin and got nowhere. I didn't get squat. Got the hard pity on Wuwa. Hard pity gang. Real quick. A bit of healing. I should check out Wuwa one of these days. I'm glad to see Wuwa still going, though. I remember people getting real excited for it a while back, and then I think Orion, you're the only one that's still playing Wuwa that I've followed or been hearing about. But I do remember people saying real good things about Wuwa, though. It's really good. Ooh. Oh, I don't know. What's all this? That's a pathway. Let's go. What we got here? More enemies to fight. Hell yeah. Hello, Gardabex. I'm here to heal. Totally. Psych.
That hurts.
Ow! Ow!
One with nature. Fallen leaves adorn my...
Can't get the damn thing off. Just want to stall for healing.
The wind knows me.
Good night, 440. Sleep well.
Show no mercy. Suffer the wrath of Eastly.
Ooh, buddy.
Mighty mythical beast.
I only C6. He fights hard for me. What? More! I'm not too surprised, really.
The show begins.
Ah, dang, I thought the other one would have been there. Ha ha. Frozen goober. Get vaporized goober. Where are we going now? This away. Up! I don't want to slide off. I want to stop and just get my stamina back. Just in case. I didn't have to worry about it, though.
After all that, we finally made it to the innermost sanctum. Though, as expected, the mastermind isn't here.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, Paimon, he's being charged by Navia as we speak.
That's right. Then let's hurry up and find some evidence so we can get back to the Opera House and help Navia.
Aw, yeah. Give me evidence. Give me that evidence. What we got on this bookshelf?
Let's see what's written here. Nothing escapes Detective Paimon's eyes. Callus. Navia's father. Oh, this seems to be an investigation report on him.
It's probably related to his and Jacques' case.
Yep, it's about finding someone to assassinate Jacques and Callus because of a lack of confidence that Jacques himself would go through with it.
Ah.
This should prove the existence of the third person, right?
Is there anything else?
We still have not determined the exact content of the key information Callus has passed on to certain members of his organization. The old dog's a real menace to deal with. Even if he abides by the promise he's made to us, he will still have the upper hand. He can act whenever he wants to make our lives miserable. The only option left is to remove him from the picture entirely. I concur. Let's send someone to kill him. He won't declare war as long as we don't touch Navia. Oh, seems like we've got a bunch of correspondence between the higher-ups.
They planned this well in advance. Rickety, how much catch-up do you need on this? Because there could be a lot of catch-up involved.
They're all just so evil.
Clues concerning the Callus case that were found inside the bookshelf. Mastermind did not believe that Jacques would do the deed, and thus sent a third party to ensure Callus's death. The content that followed also defined the culprit's motive to some extent. You've heard of this game but never played. Ah, okay. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot to catch up on. Alright, that's the bookshelf. Oh, yep, there's another sparkly. What's in here?
What's all this? Aw, it's a bunch of really cute things.
Ah!
Pink accessories, a hair tie, a necklace, even a makeup box.
Ah! How's it? Oh, there's a name too!
Oh, Paimon sees it too, but why are all these cute things labeled with different girls' names?
Different names. They probably belong to the victims.
Huh? You mean the girls from the serial disappearances? They were brought here?
Yeah, I'd say Rickety if you want
They were turned
big
into
catch up.
water.
You might have to watch some YouTube on this.
These
To do some reading.
That means... Oh, this is terrible.
Yeah. Oh boy, the missing person's possessions. You discovered objects within the containers labeled with the names of those who own them within the depths of the headquarters. The names here must have something to do with the victims in the serial disappearances case. This might be proof that this was their final stop. What else we got around here? Anything over here? Yes! A lot of bottles here.
Whoa! There's so much synth here! And so many bottles of ingredients that probably just contain the waters of the primordial sea.
I'm just gonna say, that synth, probably absinthe. There's so many.
Mixing in progress, ready to drink, stock sample? Huh. They've also got all the synth pretty clearly labeled. Whoa, there's even fruit-flavored synth?
Ooh. Well, that definitely proves that this is where they produce synth.
Yep, it's super obvious.
Synth. A popular potion circulating quite widely. Gives the drinker a very pleasant experience for a short time, but its side effects are equally strong. Again, absinthe. The producer uses these special characteristics to earn a massive profit from its trade. What else we got here? That's the bookshelf. Am I missing anything? Oh, here we go.
Oh, look! There's an important looking basin over here, and it's full of water!
That must be the water from the primordial sea.
That means this is where they make
Farina,
all the
step back.
synth! And that special water is the main ingredient! If you dilute it with normal water, you'll get synth, but the pure stuff can dissolve a human!
That's the good stuff.
Paimon will take notes on this
Got it.
incriminating evidence.
Primordial seawater pool. The pool found within the headquarters is filled with water from the primordial sea. The mastermind can use this to create synth, and directly use it to dissolve people. Is there still something else here? I guess I can go back here. Oh. There we go.
What's this over here? Looks like some kind of place for research. Experiment number 16 aims to verify Jacob Ingold's research conclusions on the primordial sea and use his theory as a foundation to achieve a breakthrough. The experiment was a failure. No individual managed to resurface from the water from the primordial sea. Female specimens 22, 23, and 24 were dissolved.
Ooh. Yep, when Genshin gets the final update, Paimon has transformation makes you think she's the god you fought at the start of the game. God, that would be wild. Also, hi, Lemonade. How you doing? That would be so wild if that was the case. Be such a big middle finger some ways. Must be kind of fitting, though, I think. In some pieces.
Sorry, Traveler. Paimon will try her best. It's just that Paimon's never read something so scary before.
It's okay, Paimon. It's okay. You're not on auto
How
now.
could someone write something that terrible in such a matter-of-fact tone?
It might just be
You
jaded.
read the rest. Paimon's too scared to keep going.
The goal of the researcher is to save his lover, a woman called Finier, who was dissolved. Taking a guess on that.
So that's why he did all of these experiments. Wait, did he really think he'd be able to find a way just by dissolving people over and over? That's just insane!
There's another name here. Fache.
Huh? Isn't that the name you heard by the fountain? Paimon thought he was an eyewitness in the serial disappearances case.
No, he is the researcher. God, that'd be so good.
You mean Fache is the one who did all of these... experiments?
Yes. He signed off on a bunch of the experiment reports. The voice I heard from the fountain was probably Finier.
So that's it! Fache was no victim, but personally took his lover and... No, that's not it either! If that's the case, why would he want people to resurface from the water?
There must be more to this than meets the eye.
In any case, Paimon will write it all down.
Fache's experimental records. Experiment number 16 aims to verify Jacob Ingold's research conclusions on the primordial sea. We actually just said that already. Anyway. Is that everything
We've
here?
looked at almost everything here, and it seems like our theories were spot on. But...
Who really is this Fache?
yeah, we haven't found anything that reveals his true identity. No wonder even Neuvillette wasn't able to find anything. Whoever it is probably destroyed everything to do with that name a long time ago. That way, even if we bring all this back to the opera, we won't be able to identify the true culprit.
Clever, but not clever enough. Maybe. Let's look again.
Sure thing. Paimon won't admit defeat to this guy either.
Tell me there's more here. Nope. Okay. Nothing there. Nothing there. Can I get back here? Apparently not. I can just get stuck there. Let me get out of this. There we go. Get back there. Yeah. Nothing else there. Nothing here. Gah. Whoop. Game, you were making me think I could do that. Just go back there and start mucking around. Oh, yeah, there's... Oh, okay, it's here.
You take that side and Paimon will take this side. Check everything carefully. We'll find something for sure.
After some time.
Ugh. Nothing at all. And
Patrick, you got it, Tsunami.
find snacks either.
Paimon, I found it.
Whoa, really? Let Paimon see. Vinier. Isn't that Vache's lover's name? Then you found her diary. Let's see. Aw, it's just a normal diary chronicling their love story. She was so sweet, too. Oh, Paimon feels even worse for her now.
Oh, I don't know if I like where this is going. Take a look at this page. She made a list of baby names. I wish I could read that.
So many! A whole page's worth! But they're all crossed out. Was she unhappy with all of them? The final name she decided on was... Marcel. Wait, but Marcel's pretty old. Has this case been going on for so long that he's Vache and Vinier's grown son?
I've figured it out. Let's go, Paimon. We gotta book it.
Hey! Paimon still hasn't figured it out yet.
A notebook belonging to a lady named Vinier. She records many stories of her time and with her lover Vache. On one of these pages, she prepared many names for their future child, and the name she settled on in the end was Marcel. Okay, I was worried that was gonna go a different way with all those names crossed out. After obtaining the final piece of key evidence, you race back to the Opera Epic Maze. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
And whose image do you see, Marcel? Is it a man named Vache? Oh, so you do know that name.
I'm merely surprised you'd suddenly say the name of someone I've never even heard of.
I was waiting for you to say that.
Navia! We're back!
As expected of my partner. I just knew you'd return in the nick of time.
Hi, we're interrupting trial
Just
again.
how often do you intend to flout the rules of this court?
It's all right, Monsieur Nervalette. Given their confidence, I expect they've found the crucial evidence.
You say you've never heard of Vache. Where? Nope. There we go.
But the truth of it, Marcel, is that you've always been Vache.
Thanks for speaking for me.
Huh?
We've investigated your lair and we already know everything! After your lover, Vinier, was dissolved, you kept abducting young women to experiment on the hopes of bringing her back to you! You even created Marcel as a new identity and destroyed all records of your past as Vache!
So that's it. Even the villains in opera performances rarely go that far. And with that, Marcel's motive has now been established.
This information regarding your past also dismantles your prior timing defense. Well, Marcel, do you know where you went wrong? You fixated your gaze on the lover that passed away, instead of paying attention to the living people around you. So, you never noticed how we changed, or how we grew as individuals.
You also never understood Boss's real expectations for his daughter.
Or our determination to see things through.
Your determination.
Mr. Marcel, please speak up now if you would like to defend yourself. Otherwise, the trial will move on to the next stage.
Do you really think I wanted to do any of this? Pay attention to you? What for? Have you ever paid attention to me? Ever empathized with my pain? Ever known how it feels to watch the love of your life dissolve right in front of your eyes? No one helped me. No one even believed me. All those decades ago, even the officers from the Maison Gardiennage were laughing at me. They said there's no way a human being can turn into water. So I must have gone mad from grief. Vignier's death was brushed away by all of you as if it didn't matter at all. Well, now you know, don't you? Ha! Well, it's too late now. All those who were dissolved are gone forever. You only have yourselves to blame. You set up this ornate opera house in pursuit of your so-called justice, your beloved drama, while turning a blind eye to the suffering of the people. Vignier is dead. We promised each other that we would always be together. Wherever she goes, I will follow. But I'm not from this blasted place, so I can't be dissolved, no matter what I do.
Hey, is that water from the primordial sea that he's drinking?
I can't dissolve! Can't dissolve! Can't dissolve! Do you all see? I can't go, I can't follow. So if I can't go where she is, what choice do I have but to try to bring her back? I did all of that, and in the end, that accursed Callus still got the better of me. I spent my entire life living on pins and needles, only to get stabbed by his idiot daughter at the very end.
The suspect is exhibiting signs of mental distress. Guards, please restrain him.
Don't touch me! Don't anybody come near me! I still need to save Vignier. A promise. We made a promise. Vignier. Vignier! Please, Vignier, don't think badly of me. All I want to do is fulfill our promise.
At this point, the verdict of this trial is clear. With Mr. Marcel's conviction, the charges against Mr. Tartaglia no longer have any basis.
Child's fine, let's go.
Fine by me. I was in a bad mood, but after a show like that, I'm actually feeling pretty good.
Traveler, please submit all the evidence you have collected to the guards, so that I might review and summarize the truth behind the serial disappearances case.
Nouveau proceeds to review and compile all the evidence.
The man now known as Marcel was originally named Vacher, and worked as an adventurer with his partner and lover, Vignier. During an underwater expedition, Vignier accidentally came into contact with water from the primordial sea, and was dissolved in front of Vacher as a result. Vacher learned of the primordial water's existence through the work of others, and began to kidnap young women for research, with the goal of discovering a method to restore Vignier back to life. To cover his tracks, he invented the new alias of Marcel, and began to operate a business in Poisson. During the course of his research, Vacher discovered that a diluted concoction of water from the primordial sea can induce feelings of euphoria, and began to manufacture and market synth. However, as he accumulated wealth to fund his continued research and expanded the scope, he came into conflict with Spina di Rosula. After exchanging blows with Spina di Rosula for many years, Vacher decided to assassinate their president Callus at a banquet. Although the assassination did not go as Vacher expected, he was able to turn Callus into the murder suspect by dissolving the assassin he sent to the scene. And just recently, Vacher attempted to frame Linny as the culprit of the serial disappearances case, using a similar method. However, his attempt to frame Linny failed, and the power of water from the primordial sea became public knowledge. this case also exposed enough of Vache's machinations that he was eventually successfully charged in court. Thus concludes the enigmatic history of the serial disappearances case, with the truth revealed to all.
Oh, come
The
on, other hand.
Oratrice will now deliver the final verdict regarding the charges against Mr. Vache. According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale, Mr. Vache is guilty.
Guards! Take Vache away.
Good. It's what he deserves.
With that, the serial disappearances case is over now.
We really just witnessed history. Who would have thought the true culprit would be such a polite and well-spoken guy?
Yippee! We helped Navia bring the bad guy to justice! He's hurt so many innocent people and now he's finally getting what he deserves. Huh? Are you okay?
Navia. See, I'm just thinking in the back of Nouvelette's head, he's probably just thinking, I need to fix this frickin' court system with people barging in here. He's probably just so upset about that. Anyway, Navia.
Demoiselle, you were absolutely brilliant.
The day our late boss had always hoped for has finally come. You can rest easy now, knowing justice has been served.
Yeah. Yeah. It's finally over. It's all thanks to you guys. And my partner. See, Papa? Spina di Rosula's still doing well with me at the helm.
Well now, hasn't this been a most delicious piece of drama? The villain has been caught, justice has been served, past wrongs have been righted, and it's a big ol' happy ending. Since it's been such a great show, I'll just let the false accusations against me slide. Either way, I've still got some business to attend to. So, if you'll excuse me...
Okay, bye, child.
Please wait just one moment, Mr. Tartaglia.
Uh-oh.
What now? None of this has anything to do with me.
According to court protocol, since this trial was initiated due to a charge against you, a verdict must also be made regarding the initial charge before the trial can conclude.
Oh, come on. Is this really necessary? Haven't you already caught the real criminal? Isn't it time for side characters like me to exit stage left?
Please respect the laws of Fontaine. This has always been the rule.
All right, but this sure is a lot of hassle. All I need to do is stand over there, right? Let's just get this over with.
Through evidence presented in the public trial that was just held, it has been established that Mr. Tartaglia has no direct connection to the serial disappearances case. The guilty party has been identified, and thus it is logical to suppose Mr. Tartaglia is innocent of the charges. We now turn to the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale to render the final verdict on the charges. According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale, Mr. Tartaglia is guilty.
Huh?
What?
Hey! That's not funny! Didn't you just say I'm supposed to be innocent? What's with this verdict? Is your justice machine malfunctioning?
Huh? This has never happened before. The Oratrice actually returned a different verdict from the Chief Justice.
I mean, have you ever heard of an innocent Fatui Harbinger? Do you think the Oratrice might have just convicted him on general principle?
But weren't the charges about the serial disappearances case? No matter what else he's guilty of, it shouldn't affect the verdict in this case, right?
Chal has been declared guilty by the Oratrice. What's
The
going on here?
judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale is, by law, the final verdict of the court. We must accept the guilty verdict. Guards, please take the suspect into custody per court protocol.
Yep, it's almost there. Hi, Hot Rod, how you doing?
So this is how justice is done in Fontaine. What a joke. You've got your rules. Well, I've got mine too!
Thanks, Doobie.
I am sorry. If you have been wronged, we will find the truth. But the rules of the court must be upheld.
Damn. You will bleed. Hey, good news, Hot Rod. There is a dungeon in leeway for it.
Monsieur Novelette, what's going on?
Also, hi, Garbanzo.
Shouldn't they have been cleared already?
Have fun with Borderlands 2, by the way.
Apologies. This is also the first time I've encountered such a situation. However, according to the rules established at the conception of Fontaine's court system, the Oratrice's judgment is the final verdict of the court. All I do is follow court procedure. As for why the Oratrice arrived at the conclusion it did, you should probably ask someone more knowledgeable than me.
Even the Chief Justice doesn't know that we have no choice but to ask. Blah, 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 blah. Then we have no choice but to ask the Archon herself.
Why are you looking at me? I had nothing to do with it! I don't know what happened there either. Hey, stop staring at me!
What does Lady Farina mean by that?
Damn, she's upset. Come on, game.
She says she has no idea either, but that's impossible. Didn't she create the Oratrice herself?
Yeah, so are the verdicts reliable or not? Can results like this really be called justice?
My dearest citizens, did you really think we'd allow an incorrect verdict to be handed out in this court? Did you really believe that the judgment could be mistaken or be the result of some sort of random mishap? Don't tell me you thought even I had been blindsided by the Oratrice's result.
But the way she looked just now, it was pretty obvious she had no idea what was going on.
However, given the state of things, I shall give you an explanation. Everything that just took place, including my supposed shock and bafflement, was a part of an elaborate performance, with every action meant to stir up drama and excitement. And, of course, for every performance, there is a script. Everything has unfolded exactly as I expected from the very beginning. As the embodiment of the very concept of justice, the Oratrice shall never render an arbitrary judgment! If you thought Child had nothing to do with the serial disappearances case, it is only because you've been blinded by the superficial appearance of innocence. Everything he's done, not to mention the danger he poses, are beyond ordinary comprehension and completely unforgivable!
I mean, he did do some other
All
things
shall
beforehand.
be revealed in time. You will come to understand my noble intentions, as well as the absolute correctness of the Oratrice's verdict. Now, having said that, although I hate to leave things hanging in suspense, it is now time for this performance to end. As the lead actress, I shall be the first to take my leave. Toodaloo!
So she chose to make her escape after all, did she?
So you're saying we shouldn't put much stock into what she just said?
She probably just put on that performance to save face. As for the truth, it's unlikely that she actually has any idea.
Way to pull the rug out from under her.
However, please be assured that I will continue to investigate this case in a personal capacity. Just as I promised, if the judgment has been incorrect, we will do our utmost to clear his name.
Alright. Even though we feel pretty badly for him, we'll take your word for it for now. After all, he's done plenty of bad stuff. So he should have known he'd go to prison someday, right?
That's why we have that leeway dungeon. We beat up on him every week. Hey, Chivo. God, I forgot I had Frida out. God, that's... Oh, man. Hi.
Oh, Monsieur Nervalet! That power you showed when you took him down. Who are you really?
I'm the Chief Justice of Fontaine, of course. If officers of the law lack the strength and capability to enforce it, then it makes a mockery of justice.
Remember, Nuvalet's ready to, throw down at the court if he has to. He ain't afraid. But he will hold back if he needs to. Until he needs to. There we go. Whew. And cutscene.
Hey, what are you doing? Quick, stop him!
What are you doing, Vache?
Traveler! Hey! Traveler!
Ah.
Marcel! What are you doing over here?
Yeah, shouldn't you have been...
Stop resisting arrest! Cease, or we'll add another charge to the list.
No, wait! I just want to ask the Traveler something. I'm not looking to run away. Please, just let me ask this one small thing.
Go on.
Thank you. I was being led away when I finally realized something. Where did you first hear the name Vache? I erased all records of that name. So, unless...
Are you still trying to prove your innocence? Give it up. You've already been convicted.
Yes. I met her.
Really? You did? You're sure? You met her? But how could that be? How did you manage to do it?
It was around the Fountain of Lucine. Something to do with my sensitivity to the hydro element.
The Fountain of Lucine? Then she's been so close to me all along. And I just never... Please give me a chance to talk to her again. Just let the Traveler take me to the fountain to see her one last time. This is the last request I'll ever make in my life. You can do whatever you want to me afterwards. I don't care.
What? Give an inch and you want to take a mile? Do you think serial killers get to make requests like that?
Paimon agrees. Why should we give him what he wants when he's only done a ton of super terrible things?
This request, is it worth as much to you as your life?
Of course! Wait, no. It's worth even more than my life.
Humans. Will they betray the instinct to live just to satisfy spiritual needs? Very well.
You got less to learn about
I will
humans.
grant your request.
Your Honor, I fear that...
I will go with him. You do not need to worry about any escape.
In that case, I shall leave him in your most capable hands, Chief Justice.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Alright, Marcel. To the plaza. With us all. Yeah, once we get out of here. Yeah, when you're ready, game. Take your time. Don't worry. Let me sip the last of my water. Doggo! Such a good boy. I just wanted to see the doggo. Thank you.
Is this the place? You said she's here, but what do I need to do to see her?
Back then, I drink water from the primordial sea. It heightened my sensitivity to the hydro element.
Yeah, and even Paimon could hear her after drinking that thing. Didn't you just drink a lot of it on the stage as well? Oh, in that case...
Vache!
Ah!
Yes, that's it! So you heard it too!
Vinier, it's me! It's me, Vache!
Vache? Vache!
I'm here! I'm here! Where are you, Vinier? I'm coming for you. I'm finally here for you.
Hey, wait! Be careful! Hey, wait!
Vinier, is that you? It's me, Vache! Vinier!
Vache? Why did you come? Didn't I say? You don't need to look for me. You look a lot older than I remember. How long has it been?
It's been more than 20 years. I've suffered for over 20 years since the day you left. All this time, only the thought of bringing you back has kept me alive. Nothing else mattered to me. I must be dreaming. Who would have thought I'd get the chance to tell you all of my feelings like this? Vinier, you are my everything. I really don't know how I could live without you.
But Vache, if you ask me, this world would be better off without you.
Ooh. What are you saying?
If not for you, I would have finished my law degree and probably become a top-tier attorney one day.
Damn, the vengeance there.
If not for you, I would have continued to pursue my love of the arts, and my works would have been displayed in the Palais Mermonia itself. If not for you, I would at least have been able to take care of my mother. And she would not have grown old and died alone, with nothing but the tears on her cheeks. It's all because of your selfishness, Vache. It's all because of you.
You... Wait, you are not Vinier. Who are you?
You're right. I am not Vinier. I am the sacrifices. Every woman who died by your hand, as our bodies dissolved, our consciousnesses flowed back to the primordial sea. Our thoughts circulated endlessly within the primordial sea, and we were no longer individuals, but we became one, just as streams of water come together in the sea. I'm Cressy. I'm Lemony. I'm Azine. The only one I am not is Vinier.
Why? But then, where is Vinier?
She doesn't want to see you anymore. Every tendril of her consciousness is avoiding you. This is what you get for your selfishness. Your selfishness robbed us of our lives and our futures. You said time and time again that you'd do any and everything for her. But did you ever consider whether she'd want to see you do the things that you did? If she would despise you for what you became? You are a liar, a heartless murderer, and a cowardly narcissist. The only thing you are not is Vinier's beloved. From the moment your first victim died and her consciousness merged with Vinier's, she has had nothing but pure hatred for you.
It looks like I didn't meet Vinier back then either. They must have wanted me to lure Marcel here from the very beginning.
No! Vinier! She can't hate me. Let me see her. Please, have mercy.
You still don't understand. When I said don't look for me, that came from the real Vignier. She really doesn't want to see you anymore. But on top of that, she also said that because it's her final drop of pity for you. She said that because she knew that if you did come here, we will show no mercy to you.
Ooh.
Vache. Vache? Vache. 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 Drown.
Later, the guards find that the culprit of the serial disappearances of young women case, Marcel, appeared to have lost his soul. I didn't get to read that fast enough. Several days later... Oh, ad break soon.
Finally, we have some time to do shopping. Gosh, it's really been a long time since we've been able to relax.
Shopping is stressful in its own way, though. My legs are killing me.
Huh. Well met, partner.
Hi, Navia.
I knew something great was going to happen when I woke up in such a good mood today.
Even this weather can't put a damper on the demoiselle's mood.
It's a pleasure to see you both again.
Hi, Silver.
Oh, hey, Navia! It's been a few days. Paimon's already started to miss you.
Oh, now that I believe. I'm easy to work with and always bring home the bacon. Who wouldn't treasure having a partner like me?
Sounds like you're really enjoying life these days, Navia. What have you been busy with since the trial?
It's just been one thing after the other. I've been making non-stop trips between Poisson and the courts in Seine. Everyone from Spina di Rosula organized a memorial for my father. We never held a memorial when he first died, since everyone knew that even if we held one back then, no one was going to come. This time, though, everyone in Poisson, and even many people from the court, all attended.
So his name's definitely been cleared now. That's what we like to hear.
It's been the dearest wish of Demoiselle all along.
That blasted stubborn fool. I was right to put my faith in him. I'm so glad I didn't give up on the case all those years ago.
Things turned out as well as they could have.
Oh, by the way, I ran into Charlotte just after I left the memorial service. Well, maybe it'd be more accurate to say I knew she would be there, and there was no way she'd just let me go.
Huh? So you know Charlotte too? The Charlotte? Journalist from the Steambird?
Yeah, way back when I first became the president of the Spina di Rosula, she was all over me. Wouldn't take no for an answer. I believe the story was called The True Heart of Darkness, Secret Tales of the Yellow Rose. To be fair, though, it was a really flattering feature. So, we've been on pretty good terms ever since. She was trying to lean on our friendship to get me to do an exclusive piece on the serial disappearances case.
Oh yeah, she told us about that. She's always been super interested in that case, so now her wish has finally come true too.
Anyway, I told her to make sure that when she writes about you guys entering the opera house with the critical evidence, that you both sound really cool.
Hey.
Now that's another thing to look forward to. We trust Charlotte's skills with a pen for sure.
Oh, and in other news, I also took Clarand out for a meal.
Oh, are you two on better terms now?
While you were investigating Vache's headquarters, Clarand gave testimony on my father's behalf. It was thanks to her that we were able to turn the tide. I wanted to thank her. I mean, there's also no point in being awkward all the time, so we took the chance to reconcile with each other.
Oh, that's great. Paimon also thought Clarand wasn't actually a bad person. It's always good to have more friends.
Anyway, now that the case has finally been solved, perhaps it will slowly begin to fade from the public consciousness. Oh, actually, there's still one last thing I need to do.
What is it?
I should pay a visit to my father's grave and tell him the truth of what happened, as well as how it all ended. And on top of that, just how much people still look up to him to this day. That includes me, too.
Miss Navia.
Indeed.
Can I come too?
We want to go too! We also think Callus is a really admirable person.
Sure thing. I'd like you two to share the moment with me. After all, without you, there might not have been such a positive ending.
And in that case, everyone, let's be off. Considering the recent weather, we'll be lucky if we can reach Poisson before dark.
Yeah, you're right. It's been raining non-stop for a few days now.
Funny about that. Oh, ad break starting real soon. Bye, chat. We'll see you on the other side if you don't have.
This is where my father's grave is. To be perfectly honest, even I haven't been back here for a long time.
Dang, Navia.
Huh? There's someone there already. Wait. That figure. It can't be...
Hmm?
Isn't that Nervalette? Why
Hi,
would the
Nuvi.
Chief Justice be here? Huh? Navia?
What's up, Nouvelle? What are you doing here?
My apologies. I should have asked before coming to pay my respects.
Don't say that.
Sorry about that.
Oh, I was trying to say there's no need for you to apologize. I wanted to show my father how much I've grown, but still, I doubt I've grown to the point that even the Chief Justice would feel compelled to apologize to me over and over.
In that case, I will stop apologizing for now.
Oh, there's that ad break. I'm gonna actually take a moment to get more water because I'm all out right now, so I'll be right back. Of all the images to come up. Man, I get back and I see two Lev arts back to back, the foot and the cheese. And there's some good ollies stuffs there. But hi, those of you that are not stuck in that jail, how y'all doing? Hope y'all doing well. No, Jade, no eating cheese. No, do not eat more cheese, Jade. Whatever you do not eat the cheese. Doing good? Heck yeah. Glad to hear, Narina. I'm good too. Chilling. Feeling like hi Scale, how you doing? No Jade, no cheese. Scale, before you redeem crunches, I know you're going to. Damn it! Tell Jade not to eat cheese. Anyway, 5 crunches. Here we go. No. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No cheese, no cheese. Have Sashi. Oh, we get Sashi though. Okay, if we get Sashi at least. What you getting to drink though? What's gonna be the drink? Spray that cheese with WD-40. I'm glad Joel has a WD-40 emote. It's just WD-40. You can't tell me it's not WD-40. Or maybe even off-brand WD-40, but still. It's WD-40. Oh my goodness. It's such a cute emote to say the very least. It's so good. You know what? Dang it. Come on. Man. Okay, I don't have access to it. But welcome back from ad break, everybody. I know those of you were stuck, some of you were stuck in ad jail and you didn't get to hear the manly uwu voice. So I'm just gonna keep it going for a little bit longer. But also, hi everybody, welcome back. Hope y'all doing well. Remember to tell Jade not to eat cheese. But we do get a Sashi. Anyway, let's continue the story, shall we?
You really could use some pointers on understanding human emotions, Monsieur Neuvillette. In any case, why did you come to Poisson?
Why, Poisson?
Well, ever since that day, I've been turning a question over and over in my head. Just what is justice, anyway? There was once a time when I didn't want to believe that there could be anything more important to humans than life itself. Oh, rather than that, it's probably more truthful to say I didn't believe humans were capable of resisting the most basic instinct of living things. That they could rebel against their own nature, or consider certain things to be more important than their own lives. Which is also why I didn't stop your father from beginning that fateful duel. I believed that a truly innocent man would never throw away his life like that. That there was nothing, should have been nothing more important than one's own continued survival. But Mr. Callus proved me utterly and decisively wrong. If not for his sacrifice, the serial disappearances case would have remained unsolved to this day. Mr. Callus made the choice he did for his daughter, for his associates, and for many people completely unrelated to him. And in the end, from a certain perspective, one could say that he did it all for the sake of justice. A justice that's higher than life itself. So, you asked me why I came here. I just wanted to say my apologies to Mr. Callus in person. I should have noticed all of this much sooner. This regret has filled me with a sadness that has haunted me for days. That high and mighty chair in the Opera Epiclese indeed insulates one from many important things. Spina di Rosula, thank you so much for your hard work and perseverance.
I'm sorry for being mad at you before. So, you're actually one of those types that's cold on the outside, but pretty thoughtful on the inside, huh? That reminds me of Silver, one of my guys.
Sorry about that. Self-expression is not one of my strong suits.
Didn't I just say you don't need to apologize?
So Navia and Neuvillette seem to have made their peace as well. Let's not disturb them for now. We can wait till after they're done.
Yeah. Following Navia and Neuvillette, you also pay your respects to Callus. Hey, it's Sunny again.
Paimon's never paid respects at someone's grave before. Did Paimon do anything rude there?
Well, you're not usually supposed to fly around someone's grave. Most people don't do that. Then again, most people don't fly.
Huh? Oh, Paimon didn't know that was a thing. But Paimon doesn't know what she would do if she can't fly. Oh no. Paimon hopes Miss Navia won't be too mad.
Wow, she took it seriously.
Anyway, Neuvillette is still standing around there. It's not often that we can catch him alone like this, so why don't we go talk to him for a bit? If we can't talk to Lady Farina, we can at least talk to him, right?
Yeah. Hey, speaking of Farina. Hey, Nuvi. Wow, dude.
Oh, it's you two. Did Miss Navia invite you to come pay your respects to her father?
Mm-hmm. We ran into Navia on the streets today, so we just followed her here.
I see. Then is there something that I can help you with?
Well, it's pretty hard to run into you like this since you're usually super busy. So we figured we could try to ask you a few questions, if that's okay.
Please feel free. Though outsiders, you helped us solve one of the greatest mysteries in Fontaine, and it would be my pleasure to return the favor.
About water from the primordial sea.
So, at court, the bad guys referred to that special water as water from the primordial sea, but what is it really?
Truthfully, that name is already quite accurate. I can only surmise that Vacher and his ilk only learned of its nature and existence after extensive research. There used to be a special sea on the surface of this planet. The nature of its seawater was rather different from that of the sea we know today. Most of Tevat's life forms were first born in that special sea. You could say it nurtured much of the life on this planet.
Huh. So it really was where everything began. It makes sense to call it primordial then.
But today, the primordial sea no longer exists on the planet's surface. What Vacher discovered must have been some kind of special case, or a remnant from a truly ancient age.
Huh. So that's how it is. Oh, you really know everything, Monsieur Neuvillette. But if that's the case, then why would people, at least people from Fontaine, dissolve in that kind of water?
Indeed. Why would the primordial sea, which was known to engender and nurture life, suddenly reverse itself and devour life instead? To be frank, that also doesn't match my understanding of this world and its laws. There must still be some unknown secrets around the people of this land. Is there anything else you'd like to ask me about?
About the prophecy that has been circulating around Fontaine.
That the sea levels will rise and everyone will be dissolved in water, leaving Farina crying alone on her throne, but the sins of the people will be finally washed away for good. Does that appropriately summarize the version you've heard?
That's right! It was Linny that told us back then. And that about covers all the main points.
Yes, up to the present, I think we reached a point where we have no choice but to confront this prophecy directly. Rumors have it that this prophecy is rooted in the last words the former Hydro Archon left to the world before she passed away.
A prophecy? Of the former Hydro Archon? Wow. This is the first time that we've ever heard of it.
2 parts of the prophecy have already proven correct. The rising sea levels and the ability of the people of Fontaine to be dissolved. We should be more vigilant and stay on the watch for further signs.
Half Ghoul, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. How you doing? What brings you here today?
Speaking of the prophecy, Farina has also always taken it quite seriously. Indeed, she has been collecting information and intelligence from across Tevat for this purpose. If the rumors were true, then perhaps this prophecy is the conundrum left to Farina by her predecessor.
But with Farina being the way she is, can we really trust her to solve it?
Is there anything else you'd like to ask me about?
Just dodge that question. Why don't you, Nuvi? You were never here. Oh no! About child.
My apologies. My investigation has still not reached its conclusion. However, I still believe the judgment of the Oratrice was not rendered arbitrarily.
Huh? But you also said you thought he was innocent.
For many years, I have been quite aware that the Oratrice does not simply mechanically repeat the verdict that I give on each case. As a divinely created mechanism, the people's unified faith in the concept of justice is integrated into it. Not only can it produce the incredible power of indemnitium, but it likely also possesses other traits, such as self-awareness.
Sorry, Half Ghoul, there's no vanish command, so you're stuck here forever. I feel good though. Having a good day. Going through this heavy story stuff. How about you? How you feeling?
Which is all to say, I have been prepared for a situation like this for a long time.
Huh. So when Linny told us that he heard a human voice from the room where the Oratrice's core is stored...
I was not aware such a thing had occurred. Perhaps that could serve to prove my conjecture. I will add that to the list of items to investigate. In any case, I am inclined to believe that the Oratrice does have a methodology all its own. We just do not have enough information. Based on Farina's reaction, I doubt even she had any idea what was going on. She managed to bluff her way through it, though, with her time-tested twin tricks of bravado and drama.
Good morning,
While we
Halfghoul.
do intend to get to the bottom of this,
Glad you're feeling good.
for now, we regret to say that the Fatui Harbinger will just have to bide his time in the fortress of Meripede. If we did incorrectly convict him of crimes he did not commit, we will most certainly compensate him to the fullest extent allowed by the law.
Yep, guitar inputs there. Hi, Teebs, how you doing?
If you
How'd
ask
your stream
Paimon,
go?
the only compensation he'll want is a no-holds-barred fight with you.
Is there anything else you'd like to ask me about?
No comment on that fight, huh, Doobie? About my sibling.
Your sibling? Another blonde-haired traveler? I'm sorry, but I've never seen anyone who matches that description. If she ever stepped foot in Fontaine, I'm sure she followed our laws to the letter, and had no reason to appear on the stage of the opera Epicles.
Heck yeah, I did unlock Natland. Did all that story stuff because I wanted those primos. Now I'm catching up on Fontaine. Stream was good. Finished Mega Man 11. 40 deaths over 2 streams? Hey! Hey, too shabby. For your first playthrough, right? Is that your first playthrough?
Is there anything else you'd like to ask me about?
I have no more questions. Yup. Hey, let's go.
Very well. It was my honor to provide you with what answers I could. I very much enjoyed conversing with you. It will
Likewise,
soon be
Davey.
time for me to leave this blissful tranquility behind and return to Palais Memornia.
You really are super busy, Monsieur Neuvillette. Paimon thought you only came here to pay your respects today because you had the day off.
Crime and villainy do not have the day off, and so justice must work around the clock as well. This is merely the nature of a justice's work.
Hell yeah, consume that leftover mac. Ooh, topped it with beef and sauerkraut. Nice. It's gotta add some extra goodness to it.
All right. You've got a point. Huh? Paimon just noticed that the rain has stopped.
Paimon, the rain's been stopped for a while. Act 2 complete!
You know, we've been walking around for a while now. Why don't we go back to the Spina di Rosula base in the court of Fontaine and have a rest?
That's a good idea,
Said
Paimon.
something about having a place ready for us there. Didn't she? Come on, let's go!
That's a good idea, Paimon. We'll go there. More than likely, next time. But first, I'll stop by that statue. Get my health back, because I kind of need it. Crew got a bit of a ouchie going on here. There we go. Alrighty. Claim those achievos. Revealed the truth, completed a quest. Give me them primos. Make sure that's everything. Yep, that's everything. How am I doing on primos right now? 152. 8 away from another fate, but yeah. Ooh, pepperjack mac and steak. Mmm. Yummy. Oh, that sounds so good, Z. Hi, Z. How you doing? But I think that's where we're gonna call it for the stream today. We got, we had some polls that just bottomed out on us entirely. Ooh, they bottomed out so hard. But we did the test run. We got this started. Get some more. 6 hours a day. So a couple more. You got salami? Did you bring any salami for the rest of us? Oh, what's up, salami? I do like salami. God. You know what I need to have again? Just lying around? Cheese and crackers. And salami. Or some summer sausage, really. Nice. Nice little tasty snacky there. Or it could be a whole meal. Just put a slice of cheese or block of cheese on top of a saltine and add a piece of summer sausage there. Mmm. Deliciousness. Hunger. You haven't had salami before, Z? Really? It's good stuff. The way I usually have it is as part of a sandwich. Get a slice of that, just a deli slice of salami. That's right, future Carcucci stream. Gonna get a Carcucci board with some cheese, crackers, and all that good stuff. Okay, that's fair, that's fair. I would imagine there's gotta be some salami up where you live, but shrug. Hey, if you ever see it at a grocery store, pick up a pack, go to the deli, try it out. Carcucci stream collab, let's go! Who wants to make their Carcucci boards and just yap about who knows what? And yes, I will keep saying it Carcucci. I will not say it by the proper name. What I gotta do for a substitute Carcucci board? I don't have a proper board myself. I have a giant frickin' cutting board, though, I can maybe use for it. Ideas. Yeah, chat. I was talking about it in the strip. Now I kind of want to talk about Carcucci board stuff. You're going to Wisconsin for your stuff? Do it. I'll go to my local grocery store for my stuff. Perfect, Z. Perfect. I'm glad I could share that wonderful, wonderful curse knowledge with you. Always call it Carcucci. Man, I'm trying to think. What would I put on my... I'm sure I can get some good deli meats. Just get some sliced up stuff. Get pretty thick and just cube it up. Get some decent crackers going. I'm not big on mustard, so I would pass on mustard. But I would have cheese, you know, plenty of cheese lying around. Maybe I'll just... You know what? Maybe I'll have a bit of wine to go with it. Oh, buddy, you gotta share with us all how that goes. This is all me? Good. Good. I will own up to it. You tell people it's all my fault. And I will be glad to accept that blame. Yeah. Man, because there's like, God, looking forward to that now. Who all wants in on a Carcucci board stream? We all make one, we all get a camera, just set it up, just have it pointed over the board, just share it in a Discord call or something. We'll figure it out. Yeah. Yeah. Man. Alright, future project ideas. Sounds like a vibe. Hell yeah. Ooh, a couple good beers on the side. Actually, see, now you got me thinking, maybe instead of wine, I do a couple beers too. Yeah. Hey. Maybe before I hit 1,000, we can get this going. Yeah. Hopefully we can get this going soon. I do realize I have a few days off I'll have to take, but that's in May. That's a future Zep problem. Yeah. But speaking of future Zep problems, speaking of future Zep, I'll be back at stream tomorrow. I got Carcucci Talk with the Boys. God, hey, we could start that podcast finally. Carcucci Talk with the Boys. But yeah, stream tomorrow instead of Persona, because I've still got to do some grinding for that. We'll be playing Monster Hunter Wilds. I'm so mean to future Zep. There's this great saying a buddy of mine that I used to work with had. We'll call him Mason for now. He would always say, I hate past Mason and future Mason hates me. Because all the stuff past you would do to just make present you regret that, and the stuff present you does to make future you regret it. Yeah, we'll have to figure it out. We'll plan something for it. We'll get something together, at least the three of us. Maybe some more. Probably on a weekend, but we'll see. We got time to figure things out. But yeah, let's get that raid going. Actually, I do have a target to strike because it is somebody's birthday. So, that is going to take a bit of priority here. But, because it is somebody's birthday, I do want to send all them birthday wish raids and all that stuff. Birthday strikes. So, what I'm going to do is this message. That's where we're going. Because guess what? We're going to go raid Roy Keanu tonight. It's his birthday. I always like to share the birthday fun stuffs with peeps. But anyway, everybody, thank you all so very, very much for stopping by, tuning in, all that good stuff. Y'all are amazing. I appreciate it. Be back tomorrow with some Monster Hunter. I gotta get back on that grind again. God, it has been a while since I last played Monster Hunter, so I might be a little rusty on it. But that's it. Anyway, take care, everybody. See you all next time. Laters!